Some potentially huge news coming from President Donald Trump and Doge head Elon Musk. I don't want to get anyone's hopes up. This is just what I'm reading as I research on your behalf. But let's go ahead and jump into today's daily news update. Thank you so much for joining me and giving this video a like. All right, as President Trump continues to strengthen the dollar, his new agency, Doge, is requesting access to top secret Fort Knox, the place where most of our nation's gold is rumored to be stored. Now, I say rumored because it has been historically hard to access, as the government has turned down tour requests even from members of sitting Congress. Now, this type of treatment has led to the concern that the gold, which is supposed to be there, is no longer there, right? Like, it's just the illusion that there is 5,000 tons of gold bricks sitting there. I mean, this could be like a giant magician's illusion, right? Now, most recently, Republican Senator Mike Lee of Utah failed to gain access to a tour, voicing frustration that he has repeatedly, over and over and over again, asked to confirm whether the government has that gold. While Senator Lee is a member of Congress, they have kept him from entering the facility and verifying the fact that there is gold or no gold. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think that they are going to find gold in there? Or is this a giant magician's trick? Okay, now Trump is in office. He has full authority to tour the facility. So it might actually be the president of the United States that has to go. But Elon Musk, he is actually saying, why don't we go in there, almost like entering the pyramids in Egypt? And why don't we do a live stream tour of Fort Knox? That way the American people have confidence in the government, and the world knows that we're sitting on billions and billions and billions of dollars of gold. It would restore faith in America and many other things. We'll see if that ends up happening. With that being said, Elon Musk, the man put in charge of Doge, seems to be stepping up to the plate and saying, okay, this is absolutely crazy. Why is the sitting president blocked from entering a military base? Why are members of Congress blocked from entering a military base? We must prove to the American people that that gold is there. Now, let me know over in the comments. Do you think that gold is really there? For many, many years, I've talked about the Fort Knox gold. I've wondered whether it's really there. Honestly, like, this could be a massive delusion where, like, people think that there's, all of this gold, but really it's just a story about all of that gold. But let me know. I want to hear from you. Okay, now from the look of things, we'll be auditing the IRS. The question is, will we get the audit we deserve? The IRS has no problem auditing you and me, so there should be no issue with us auditing them, right? However, as you start to dig in, Elon Musk and President Trump and others have pointed out that there hasn't been a real thorough audit of the Internal Revenue Service since 1953. Now, many of you watching me weren't even born around that time. Some of you were, but not all of you. I mean, that's crazy. We haven't audited the IRS since 1953, the group that literally has the power to throw you in jail, and we don't know whether they're being honest or not. I mean, I read that like 3,000 employees owe collectively over $50 million. So they get to collect money from you and me, but we don't get to collect money from them. We've got the former sitting president's son cheating the IRS over $1.5 million, and he gets pardoned and didn't have to pay the money. Like, wow. Imagine becoming a millionaire because you just got to cheat the IRS and the government. That's just how the Bidens roll, though. Now, as Musk gears up to investigate Fort Knox, he has he's going to have some blocks, right? They're going to try to block him. Whoever knows whether there's gold in there or not does not want the world to know if there is no gold, right? So if thou dost protest too much, we're going to know that's why, right? So, okay, let me get to this big story really quickly. Let me see if I can bring this up on screen because I want to show this to you. Oh, perfect. There it goes. All right. Listen to this. Now, hear me clearly. I don't want to get anybody's hopes up, okay? But Elon Musk is floating the idea that his team has done such a good job that they might want to issue what they call a Doge dividend, which would be like $5,000 to the American people as a thank you and to return your surplus money. These guys are literally finding hundreds of billions of dollars. And so now they're saying, like, wait a minute, what if we gave the American people a dividend, a $5,000 check, and they can put that into savings, an emergency fund? They could go on vacation. They could do house repairs, remodels, get the economy going, right? Don't buy eggs. There's a shortage of eggs, right? But use that money to go do something, a bucket list idea, a vacation, so many cool things. Anyway, I don't want to get anybody's hopes up. This is just something that they're floating. They may end up just sticking it into an emergency fund or paying down some of the national debt, but wouldn't it be amazing? So let me know over in the comments, would it be helpful to you if President Trump and Doge head Elon Musk sent you a $5,000 check based off all of the money that they have been able to save that was going into stupid programs like transgender theater in Ecuador, stuff to improve the life of women in Afghanistan, but really it was going to fund terrorism. Let me know your thoughts. Okay, now I want to pull up one more big story I think is kind of cool. Okay, some of us within the Republican Party, we know that President Donald Trump was lied to about the lockdowns, the efficacy of masks, the social distancing, the 6 feet apart, the travel bans, your kids being taken out of school, your elderly grandparents dying alone. Now we have Dr. Jay Bhattacharya, who I've interviewed, coming out saying, okay, wait a minute, these COVID miracle shots might not be what we think they are. And now Trump and his team of scientists and doctors, they're considering a nationwide ban on these vaccines. You guys, this is incredible. Many people have voiced, the one big mistake that Trump made was Operation Warp Speed. I think he was doing the best that he could. Where things got really bad was the greed of Dr. Anthony Fauci trying to cover up his crimes against humanity, and the greed of Pfizer and Moderna saying, if the government can force this, we will make hundreds of billions of dollars. They're now backpedaling. They've done a major U-turn, and they're saying, once you know more, you have to do better. So do better once you know better, right? So that's exactly what's going on. For me, this is a really big thing. And I'm just grateful and excited, and I'll keep you guys up to date on that because I personally believe that those shots are evil. I know people that had strokes, heart attacks, all kinds of health issues. I'm still pissed as hell at Dr. Anthony Fauci because of the health issues that I've had from getting COVID. I know it affected some people like a flu. That's what happened with the rest of my family, but with me, really jacked me up. And I want Anthony Fauci to pay for that. But right now, if we can stop force jabbing children and adults with something that obviously, just based on the VAERS reports and other information, is not a miracle. In fact, it's pure evil. All right, now, according to Breitbart News, Democrats spent over $30 billion of taxpayer money importing 9 million illegal immigrants under Biden. They acted like they couldn't fix the issue for years. Meanwhile, Trump fixed the issue in less than 30 days, and illegal immigrant crossings has dropped by 98%, according to Tom Homan. Now, President Trump is frustrated. He believes that we should be arresting and deporting even more people. He has just authorized Kristi Noem, the head of DHS, to start campaigns on TV telling illegal immigrants the money and the free place to stay and the free food is drying up and going away. It is time to head back home. Okay. All right. Now, a video of Haywood Talkov, the CEO of data analytics tech company LexisNexis, has just had a video go viral in which he told Congress that $1 trillion was stolen during COVID, saying that 70% of this stolen money came from the American people, was stolen, and then sent to other countries. Talkov stated under oath to Congress, in one Western state, they had more people applying for unemployment insurance than they had people over the age of 18. Geez, where else have we seen that? Oh, there's more people voting in this county than there are people in this county. I love America, but man, the fraud runs deep here sometimes, right? So Talkov, this brilliant tech CEO, is going to walk members of Congress like Mike Lee and others through exactly how the American people had over $1 trillion stolen from them in a full-blown scam, which sent money to fake charities, aid groups, and international criminals. Unbelievable. All right, it's just been confirmed that a meeting between President Trump and Russian President Vladimir Putin will likely take place very soon. This news broke after U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio met with Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov in Saudi Arabia to discuss ending the war. After the meeting, Russia expressed that the talks were very useful, while America claimed the process will continue to move forward. According to Reuters, Lavrov set pre-negotiation guidelines in which he claimed Russia would not be open to surrendering any current land held. Now, Zelensky doesn't like this, but we all knew that this is what was going to happen. Russia wants a neutral zone, right? A buffer near the Dnieper River. And so they're probably going to end up getting that. Now, some European leaders are furious, and Zelensky is furious, but Trump is saying, we have to get this done. Now, here's what came out of that meeting. Saudi Arabia said only Donald J. Trump could get this war ended. Russia said only Donald J. Trump could get this war ended. Ukraine admitted only Trump can get this war ended. And many heads of state of Europe said only President Donald J. Trump can get this war ended. You see a theme? So whether you like Trump or not, everyone around the world says this meat grinding killing machine is not going to end unless somebody with power and authority and desire steps in as the middleman and brings this war to an end. So hopefully, please allow this war to end so that the people of Ukraine can move forward, the people of Europe can move forward. Now, one thing that came out of this was, and you know, Zelensky and Ukraine, they're not going to like this, but one way to turn Russia from an enemy into a friend would be to end the war and then start trade negotiations. That way, we both financially benefit from the efforts and materials and goods and services of each other's nations. So it's been hinted that unlike Biden, where they dropped Russian oil and our gas prices went up by over $1, there's now saying maybe we actually start trading with Russia and try to make things more affordable in America, and certainly make gas and oil more affordable. as we get the American energy machine going again. Biden did so much damage. I wonder what that fool's doing now. Probably just sitting on the beach licking an ice cream cone. So here's the breakdown. Many NATO nations do not want this war to end, but Ukraine does. They just don't want to give up the land. And Russia does, and they don't want to give up the land. And America is saying, we have no skin in the game. We just don't want to send any more money, any more weapons, and none of our people are going to die for this stupid war. But I'm going to leave a link down below to Mr. 1920 soap. They've been one of my very most loyal sponsors. I love their soap. It's great. If you go to the link down below, and if you type in code AMAZING, you're going to get 15% off. Now, these are big, beautiful, chunky bars of soap. They smell amazing. They have 5 different natural oils in them, and they will leave your skin and your face looking very, very healthy, youthful, soft. It's a great, great soap. So if you like this channel, please go support Mr. 1920. They are one of our amazing sponsors that allows me to do what I do full-time and also have employees that help me do what I do full-time. So that's my update. I love you guys. Give this video a like. Hit that subscribe button. We're on our way to 2 million amazing truth seekers. I love you. Stay amazing. And